Okay, as everybody knows, I am now trying to get justice for my mother's murder. It doesn't matter which way the state tries to play this, they straight murdered my mom. So I was giving a Norman Young. Norman is a man's name, never been a woman's name that I know. And I was told to contact him in regards to the murder of my mother by the director of the nurses board. Okay, now we're right at a month of my mother being murdered. Nobody has contacted me about anything. So here is my phone calls.
Thank you for calling the Office of Attorney General Liz Finch. Your call is very important to us, and we would like to route you to the appropriate division as quickly as possible for assistance. Please listen to all of the following options to find the one that best fits your needs. If you have a complaint related to identity theft, a scam or fraud, robocall, or other customer matters, press 1. If you have been a victim of a crime and need to speak to a victim advocate or file or check on a claim for a victim compensation, press 2. If you need Office of Attorney General.
Yes, I need to speak to Norman Young. He's an investigator, Norman Young. Let me put this window up.
Hold on, let me see. Public Integrity, they have investigators. Hold on. Attorney General's office, this is Charlotte. May I help?
Yes, is Norman Young available? Norman Young. He's an investigator.
In what division?
Honestly, ma'am, I'm not too for sure. The guy that's over the nurses board, the director, gave me his name, and all he wrote on the paper was Attorney General's office investigator Norman Young.
Okay, I see it. Hold on. Attorney General's office.
Yes, ma'am. My name is Angela, and I was told to contact Norman Young.
Okay, did he give you a card?
No, the director told me to call him of the nurses board because my mother was murdered not long ago. At the time he gave it to me, my mother was just being abused. But she got murdered the night before she was supposed to come home, and nobody in the state of Mississippi has talked to me. My name is Angela Ward. And I got a letter that he wrote on the back that he wanted me to contact Norman Young. My mom's been dead almost a month. It'll be a month in a couple of days. So about 7 weeks ago, he gave me the number to... I got the facility that murdered my mother on multiple state and federal law regulations before they killed her.
Okay, so his work cell is 5769.
Huh? You want me to do what?
His work cell,
Alright, his work cell. He don't work in the office? Young. AG. Office. Cell. Okay.
769.
769.
798.
798.
8896.
8896. Where is he from?
Here.
769 is a...
Mississippi area code.
I didn't know that. I just thought it was 601 and 228 and 662.
No, we also have 769. It's for mid-Mississippi.
Oh, okay. Alright, I am just going to call this number and that'll be okay?
Yes, ma'am. That's his work cell. He's not based in the office. He's local, but he works He travels to different facilities a lot, so.
Okay. Do y'all take messages for him?
I can, but it would be easier for you to call me.
Alright. Alright, thank you. I'll just try to call.
Okay, now we're going to go to the next phone call. Now, the next phone call, this lady, claims to be a man, straight hung up on me.
Hello?
Is Mr. Young available?
Hello?
Is this Norman Young?
How can I help you?
Well, you're not Norman Young.
How can I help you?
Can I speak to Norman Young?
Speaking.
You're a lady?
Once again, how can I help you?
I am, was told to call you about the murder of my mother. And I was told to call you before the facility murdered my mother, just after the attempt on her life. And after they got in trouble with multiple state and federal law regulations. It's been a month since my mom's been dead. I know you talked with the director at the nurses.
And she hung up on me. She claimed to be Norman Young and hung up on me. So, like, whoever's answering the government work phone and claiming to be someone that are not and taking messages, I think that person needs to be in trouble. Straight up. Now, I'm straight up about it too.
This person cannot be reached at the moment. Please leave a message after the tone. After you leave a message, you can modify it by pressing pound.
Okay, I don't really know who you are, but it's really freaky that you have a man's name with a woman's voice, and you supposedly know about the murder of my mother, and you work for the Attorney General's office, supposedly, and we're told to call this cell phone number, and then you hang up on me. So, like, I record all my calls, and you are a freak, and you're going to do your damn job, or I'm going to call you out for what the hell you are. Like, the state of Mississippi is not going to get away with murdering my mother, and if you think so, you're highly damn mistaken. So, y'all better figure it out on how to be respectful to me, because I was not disrespectful to you.
I'm tired of playing with these people being rude to me, straight up. I have been respectful, even after they beat, tortured my mama, letting her call me to hear her torture, to have all her paperwork saying that my mother begged to come home for having me protest out in the streets. I have all my videos from all these years. They cannot say I did not fight for my mama and that my mama fell in the cracks. They purposely put her there and they purposely murdered her. And that is the bottom line. And I will not stop fighting these people until they murder me or I get justice. So these people can keep playing. These people are paid with our tax dollars. I work. I have a job. And I don't think that my tax dollars should pay some woman to answer a man's phone, because the lady at the Attorney General's office that gave me the phone said he, not she, and then hang up on me on such a very important, situation. So, like, this needs to be addressed, and it needs to be